Hi guys, my name is Tanghan Chen, and today my speech will be a persuasion speech to persuade you on why hip hop music does not cause crime or violence. So imagine a world where music is seen as the sole cause of violence, ignoring systemic issues and challenges. Is that fair? While hip hop music and subgenres of gangsta rap and drill has been criticized for inciting violence, this claim clearly lacks sufficient evidence. In reality, hip hop reflects societal issues rather than causing them. So let's start with the history. So, gangsta rap emerged in the 1980s and 90s in New York and the US, and it reflects the struggle of marginalized communities and the police treatment. So we can see this in popular culture as NWA's Straight Outta Compton movie, which highlighted police brutality. As Barry V said in Black Noise, Rap Music and Black Culture in Contemporary America. And how this is suppressed is in New York, politicians and law enforcement called for bans on concerts and albums. And in London, government officials sought to censor violent lyrics. So this was happening with UK grime as well as gangster rap in the US. Now, critics can argue that these lyrics glorified violence and gang culture, but these lyrics often described the lived experiences of systemic neglect and poverty instead of glorifying violence. Now, moving on to the second point, drill music in the 2010s and 2020s and how that renewed the criticism, kind of. So, drill music, a subgenre of hip hop, faced backlash in cities like London, Chicago, and New York for allegedly promoting violence. So, as we can see here, UK law enforcement pressured platforms like YouTube to remove drill videos, and YouTube actually removed like 500 of them because of London law enforcement. And we can see this in Hancock's D's Inner City Pressure, The Story of Grime. And critics did argue that drill music incited gang activity. So it's the same argument that they made for gangster rap in the 90s and UK grime music. And an example of that would be London's Metropolitan Police, linking drill to knife crimes. And we can see this in the source of Policing the Beats, the criminalization of UK drill and grime music by the London police. And that's a sociological review. But studies suggest that no direct causation between music genres and crime rates. There's no direct causation. So, yeah, in the cited study, it showed that. And it suggests that crime is actually multifaceted, driven by lack of education, unemployment, and social inequality, and not by a genre of music like drill or gangster rap. There are broader factors contributing to crime. So, crime stems from structural issues like poverty, lack of opportunity, and systemic inequities. As Wilson WJ said, when work disappears, which highlights that, in urban areas, there's not as many job opportunities and people don't have the opportunity to, have a normal work week. And that drives crime. But these people, the marginalized communities in the urban areas, they use music as an outlet. Hip hop serves as that form of expression, and they allow them to articulate their struggles. So I have a comparative analysis here. Countries with lower crime rates have vibrant hip hop scenes, but more robust social safety nets. So hip hop can thrive alongside with low crime rates. So that just disproves the point of the police and the authorities. And finally, I want to talk about how hip hop is generally scapegoated to blaming to be blamed for causing crime and its implications and consequences. So blaming hip hop, it shifts the focus from addressing the systemic issues of crime, and it shifts it to blaming something that's completely not related. So, for example, the suppression of drill music in London led to fewer performance opportunities for rappers, and that actually pushed them further to the margins. So, instead of preventing crime, it actually caused it by making these rappers desperate. And the more desperate you are, the more likely you are to commit crime. And there are some, and to show that it doesn't cause crime, here are some hip hop's positive influences. Activism. Artists like Kendrick Lamar, in his album To Pimp a Butterfly, it addresses the systemic racism and the racist issues of, the police on marginalized communities. And hip hop also fosters solidarity and cultural pride. So it builds community in urban areas, whether that be gangster rap or drill. So, in conclusion, hip hop is not the cause of violence, it's a reflection of it. And it critiques the societal struggles that perpetuate crime. And the main points, as stated, are historical suppression of gangster rap and drill music, broader systemic issues driving crime, and positive contributions of hip hop culture. So let's stop blaming the music and start addressing the deeper issues. Hip hop isn't the problem, it's part of the solution. Thank you.